dialogue is very effective media in the spiritual path. If we study the Upanishads, we come across many such incidents, events where very free exchange of thoughts takes place. In between, the teacher and taught sometime among many seekers and the enlightened personalities. Among all 10 major Upanishads, Prashnopanishad, that is one among many, that means 10 major Upanishads. Six seekers approach a great spiritual master, Pippalada, by name Pippalada. When those six come to him, carrying many type of queries, the great Pippalada tells them, very nice, it is very good to approach great scholars whenever we have some queries in our mind. But for that also there must be some preparation. All the seekers cannot become proper seekers, proper seekers. What is that? Preoccupied, prerequisite for developing a good seeker in one's personality. Pippalada says to those six seekers, you do tapas, you perform tapas, you make penance. After that also, if you have queries, doubts, then yes, I am here to help you. Then again he says, if I know that one, if I am expert in that, tarihi wo vakshyama, then I can say. So there are two prerequisites for both teacher and tots are mentioned in that context in Prashnopanishad. It is not that every student becomes a qualified student. It is not that all teachers are qualified teachers. It is not. Teacher is one who has this type of accommodative nature. One who got that introspective mood with which he examines his own capacity, his own development and growth, his own cognitive expansion. he becomes a good teacher. He becomes a good teacher. Cognitive expansion, jnana, vikasa, it is not someone's property. Not possible. All cannot become like that. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashanena sevaya upadekshyanti te jnanam jnaninaha tattvadarshinaha. Wonderful shloka in Bhagavad Gita. Tadvidhi, you must know. How to know? Pranipatena, by total surrender. You surrender totally. You forget yourself. That total dedication facilitates a smooth passage to that treasure house knowledge. Tadvidhi pranipatena and pariprashnena, ask questions without hesitation. More and more you ask questions, more and more there will be expansion, cognitive expansion, jnana vikasa. And seva, third one. The third one again, it is difficult now in the modern world. Seva. Seva means it is rendering service. Yes, that is very important. When you are ready to serve some spiritual master, there will be so much proximity, so much nearness between teacher and taught. That very nearness facilitates very natural transmission of cognition, transmission of knowledge. Nearness is very, very important. That is why a good student, a seeker, an honest, genuine seeker is called Antevasi in Sanskrit. Who is that student? One who Antevasi, one who desires, likes teacher's company. He will be always by the side of his master. That type of student, he will be acquiring more and more knowledge. Because you know, many spiritual masters, they are not part-time masters. Masters will not be part-time masters. Every time there will be flashes, there will be more and more new things coming to their mind. There will be new flashes. There and then they would like to share it with proper person, proper receivers, proper receiving minds. So that very closeness and nearness, proximity with the so-called spiritual masters facilitates very smooth transmission of knowledge, very smooth communication between two, teacher and taught. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashanena sevaya. Seva, service. Yes, we must be ready to serve those spiritual masters. So that every time we will be blessed with new things we can acquire every time. That is called satsanga. Satsanga. Spiritual satsanga. Vedanta satsanga. That is why in Yasvyasa we have that type of satsanga. Satsanga, Sat means great Mahatmas, spiritual masters. Sangha means nearness, proximity with them, which facilitates smooth transmission of knowledge. It is not only knowledge. That is why one more very important keyword used in Prashnopanishad, that is tapas. Pippala tells all those 6 seekers who come to him to perform tapas and brahmacharya, to two words he uses. You perform these two. After doing 1 year's tapas and 1 year's brahmacharya, celibacy and penance, then again come back to me. Then also if you have some queries, then I am here to address those. If I know it. How much humbleness and how much confirmation, how much that type of insight, which makes someone guru, which makes someone spiritual master. Tapas, very important value of a student. Brahmacharya, very, very important value of a seeker. These two, our ancient scholars highlight. Very sorry to say that these two values are miserably missing in our day-to-day practice. Because these are our day-to-day practices. They are not something, they are not some part-time things. I do tapas morning from 6 to 7. Then what? Then it is not. It is not like that. Tapas cannot be like this. Tapas is manasascha indriyanancha aikagriyam paraman tapaha. That is what sages say. One-pointedness in our attitude. One man, one mission. That type of attitude. That is called tapas. Tapaha. There are 3 types of tapas. Kayika, vachika, manasika tapas. Physical tapas. Oral tapas. Mental tapas. 3 types of tapas. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita. If certainly we become the real seekers, real students. There are many, many disciplines to students rather than those disciplines to the teachers. Teachers are those who are fulfilled. That is what Shankara Bhagavad Pada says in his Bhashya. They are acharyas, though they are who are fulfilled in their venture, in their achievements. Students are those who just started their venture. So there must be proper discipline. 3 types of discipline. Oral discipline, physical discipline and mental discipline. 3. With these 3 only we can be real participants in this type of Vedanta Satsanga. Many of you came here all the way to participate in this Vedanta Satsanga. What is that very? It is 3 types of discipline. Vachika, Kayika and Manasika. These 3 we have to perform. That is what Pippala, the great spiritual master, told those 6 seekers according to Prashnopanishad. Then what is that? Physical discipline. Shariran tapaha. That is what Krishna says. Deva dvija guru prajna pujanam shaucham arjavam brahmacharyam ahimsa ja shariram tapa uchyate. This is from the Bhagavad Gita. Deva dvija guru prajna pujanam. We have to worship those who are gurus. Devas, divine personalities, pure. Always shining. That Deva, that word originated from Div Dhatu, roots. Every time those who are shining, such personalities are called Devas. Devas are not those somewhere in the sky. They are here only in this world. Those who are ideal people, shining people, impressive personalities. Such people, they are Devas. We have to worship them. Worship in the sense, we have to serve. Dvijas, twice born people. Second word, you see? Twice born they are. Because everyone has to that type of, one type of birth, that is physical birth, genetic birth. But genetic birth is very common to all living species, even insects, all animals, birds. But we have the second birth. Second birth is the real studentship in the second birth. When we have some discipline, then the second birth starts. If there is no discipline, no second birth. So people who have that second birth, physical, it is not physical, more than physical, it is spiritual birth, those who take such people, if we serve naturally, we also will be having that type of birth. We will be ready to receive that, the second birth. Without second birth, man cannot become man. He is animal. Without second birth, we have to go for that. Prajna, Deva, Dviju, Gurus, those who remove our ignorance by their ideal life, they are Gurus. Gu means ignorance. Ru means one who removes and spreads light. He is Guru. Deva, Dvija, Guru, and Prajna, great scholars. 4 words are there. Deva, Dvija, Guru, Prajna. These type of people we have to serve. Pujanam. That is physical discipline. So, honoring such people, serving such people, it is called physical tapas, physical penance in our tradition. Deva, Dvija, Guru, Prajna, Pujan. Then Shaucham, it is external and internal cleanliness. Shaucham. It is very well known to us. But some people, they are physically clean. Outer cleanliness is duly taken care of. Whereas internal purity is ignored. Then also there will be problem. So internal and external sanctification, purification, daily purification, all these are very important for that. So that this is also one of the fact, one of the thing in our physical discipline. Shaucham, Arjamam, straightforwardness in our behavior. This is physical discipline, see. There must not be any place for crookedness. Straightforward. As he talks, like that he behaves. As he thinks, like that he talks. As he likes, like that he behaves. This type of interconnectivity is within, in between these three. That type of discipline is highlighted here. Deva, Dvija, Guru, Prajna, Pujanam, Shaucham, Arjavam, Brahmacharya, then celibacy. Brahmacharya is very much misunderstood. Brahma means Veda. Charati Patati. One who studies the Vedas regularly, one who studies the scriptures, he is called Brahmachari. For regular study of scriptures, he must have some discipline. Without that, he can't practice it daily. So, daily reading of the scriptures like the Vedas and Bhagavad Gita and so many others, that is called Brahmacharya. Ahimsa, non-violence, not hurting others unnecessarily, not creating problem to others. These are all physical disciplines. So this is physical discipline. This is called tapas. Physical tapas. Deva, Dvija, Guru, Prajna, Pujanam, Shaucham, Arjavam, Brahmacharyam, Ahimsa, Shariram, Tapaha, Uchyate. When this physical discipline is followed perfectly, then naturally there will be oral discipline in our behavior. What is that? What are those items in in the oral discipline, Anudvegakaram Vakyam. Bhagavad Gita says so beautifully. It is beautiful Sanskritam. Anudvegakaram Vakyam. Whatever sentence we use, there must be no place for negativity, no places for misunderstanding. It must not cause any tension in listener's mind. That is very important. Some people, they talk so that even though good things they want to share, but there will be tension. Because of their physical language, they create tensions. Because of their approach, even the smooth and small, normal, ordinary things also create tension. Body language creates all type of havocs. So body language must be very normal. But there must not be too much body shaking and all these things. So, Anudvegakaram Vakyam and Satyam, truthful. Priyam, nice, sweet, melodious to listen. Hitam, good in consequence, good in its result. Some people, they talk smoothly, temporarily, presently it looks to be very smooth to listen to it, but in consequence it leads us to something unwanted. It must not happen like that. So, Priyam Hitam, Anudvegakaram Vakyam, Priyam Satyam Hitam. These are the words. Even one word we can take up and explain for hours together. They are full of such deep meanings. This type of talking. And Swadhyaya is the highest value according to Patanjali. What is Swadhyaya? Study of great masters. Study of the books written by great masters. Gospel of great masters. Gospels of great masters. That is Swadhyaya. Moksha Shastra Adhyanam. Reading those books which take us to liberation, not those books which are binding, create many type of knots in the mind, not such books. John Ruskin, a great scholar, he tells what type of books we have to choose, what type of books we have not to go for. So that while choosing books, we must be very careful. System and Lilies, that is the book written by John Ruskin. There he tells about books. Books of temporary values, books of permanent values. That is how we have to classify those books, and we have to choose proper books. Swadhyaya, that is the value which helps us for choosing good, readable literature. So, Abhyasanam, another word. Abhyasanam means reading some books repeatedly, again and again, so that the whole verbal text must be mastered. The whole verbal text must be internalized. Once it is internalized, thought process also will be imbibed, assimilated, so that when verbally and semantically, arthat meaning-wise, if we understand any text, then only the real mastery over that will be achieved. In the ancient traditional study, our people, they have given more emphasis on this. Oral absorption with semantic understanding every word. This type of depth they recommended for every seeker. That is why Abhyasanam, repetition, is important. So these are all vak tapa, oral penance, oral discipline. So physical discipline and oral discipline, where what to be taught, what to be talked of, what to be expressed, how it is to be communicated. Communicative skill, that is what we say now in the modern world. So there are many people who are expert in this communication skill, so they train others also. Good, it is very good. Communicative skill. The third one is very important, it is manasantapa. Manasantapa is, if it is there, vachika and sharirika both will be good. Physical discipline and mental discipline and moral discipline. That is how three. If mental discipline is there, we will be at ease to practice these two, physical and moral tapas. Manaprasadaha, saumyatvam, maunam, atma vinigraha, bhava samshuddhihi, ityetat tapo manasamuchyate. That is how manasa tapas, mental penance is recommended. It is only calmness. Saumyat, manaprasada, maintaining equilibrium and silence, internal discipline, purity of emotions, emotional sublimations. Because emotions, if they are corrupt, behavior will be corrupted. Once behavior is also corrupted, talk also will be corrupted. That is how all those get corrupted. That is why mental purification, emotional purifications are very much important in our life. That is how these three types of tapas, if we practice, certainly we will be proper seekers, then only we will be fit to take part in satsangas. With this type of free preparations, prerequisites, we acquire, we get, we gain, then we participate in the satsangas. Today we have satsanga by great spiritual master Sri Dayananda Saraswati Ji Maharaj. So this will be a small prelude to that one. Let us prepare for satsanga. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Pashyantu